It's going to be a jump. Now here it looked like a jump. There, this looks like a foul to me.
Yeah.
Indiana, and you can see Caitlin saying you were right in front of her.
I'm not saying that your job is easy, but when it is a simple call right in front of your face multiple times, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What call are you like bugged out?
All of them.
Most? Everything?
Like, it's just like they're just so inconsistent. Like, that's my thing. Like, if you're on the other team and you're going to be fouling the shit out of me,
yeah,
cool. But let me do it to you.
Didn't let you, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Consistency
then.
Yeah, like just give. And I think that's players across the league and like new fans across the country. Like everyone's like, what is going on with the refs? And I'm like, I don't know.
Am I ever advocating for players to throw other players on the ground? No, like we've seen so much of it throughout the WNBA. He watches this happen right in front of him. There's so much contact on the play and he does nothing. He doesn't blow his whistle. He doesn't stop the play. He doesn't call.
It's going to be a jump now. Here. It looked like a jump there. This looks like a foul to me. Yeah. Indiana. And you can see Caitlin saying, you were right in front of her. Caitlin Clark absolutely snapped on the officials after witnessing Sophie Cunningham get bodies slammed with zero consequences. This wasn't just a bad call. It was a full-blown disgrace. The entire WNBA should be embarrassed by what went down during the Indiana Fever's nail-biting 78-74 win over the Seattle Storm. This wasn't your average missed whistle. It was a textbook case of everything that's rotting away at the core of WNBA officiating. Like, I'm not saying that your job is easy, but when it is a simple call right in front of your face multiple times, what are you doing? What are you doing? What call are you like bugged out? Almost everything. Like it's just like that they're just so inconsistent. Like that's my thing. Like if you're on the other team and you're going to be fing the out of me. Yeah. Cool. But let me do it to you. They let you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You want consistency then? Yeah. Like just give, and I think that's players across the league and like new fans across the country, like everyone's like what is going on with the refs? And I'm like I don't know. Sophie had just snagged a defensive rebound and was calmly securing the ball when a Storm player chucked her to the ground like they were lining up for Sunday Night Football. The ref was standing right there, front row seat and all, just watching like he was at a backyard barbecue instead of, refereeing a professional basketball game. Now, am I ever advocating for players to throw other players on the ground? No. Like, we've seen so much of it throughout the WNBA. He watches this happen right in front of him. There's so much contact on the play and he does nothing. He doesn't blow his whistle. He doesn't stop the play. He doesn't call a foul here. And that's when Caitlin Clark, still stuck on the bench for her 7th straight game thanks to that lingering groin injury, had finally had enough. We have updates and our recovery is going well. It's just I think for us staying the course and making sure that we're really diligent about each step that we take and that we don't have setbacks and that we're patient with it. I know she wants to be out here on the floor and we want her out here on the floor, but making sure that she's ready is the most important thing. I still don't know how far we are. We're going to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And go from there. She couldn't stay silent any longer. She let it rip. You were right in front of her. Why did you change your mind? Her voice cut through the arena, and really, every basketball fan watching had to be nodding in agreement. The level of incompetence was just staggering. If you're as sick of the referees ruining games as the rest of us, drop a spicy Sophie in the comments and give a shout out to the real ones holding it down on the court. I don't even know what the players can do because the players aren't being protected. And I know so many of the times like we're talking about this when it comes to the Indiana Fever, but this does happen across the league. There are many plays that we could pull up. Do you guys have any suggestions on what can actually be done? The coaches get fined when they call them out to the media. Like this is a top-down issue. This is a commissioner's issue because this mess, this circus of officiating, it's becoming the defining crisis of the WNBA right now. And Caitlin Clark's outrage has become the battle cry for a league on the edge of collapse. The officiating in the WNBA, I kind of already went off on it, but it's just atrocious. Really, really bad. Like, There have got to be rules to prevent overt physicality from dominating the game. And that's what we've got. We've got it in the NBA. We've got it in the WNBA. Nobody wants to call a bunch of fouls, but these officials don't know what a foul is and a foul isn't. They can't even tell when a ball goes out of bounds. Like, you've got 2 million plus people watching some of these games. You have got to have a correctly officiated product, or at least confidently officiated product and competently officiated product. Refereeing in the WNBA has officially hit rock bottom. And it's no longer just Indiana Fever fans sounding the alarm. Players, coaches, and fans from across the league are piling on because the officiating blunders are happening week after week, game after game. It's embarrassing. Just think about how insane this all is. Sophie Cunningham got slapped with a $500 fine for making a TikTok poking fun at the refs. Meanwhile, actual full contact hits are being ignored in live games. That says everything you need to know about where the WNBA's priorities are right now. And to make it worse, Commissioner Kathy Angelbert had the nerve to claim that only losing teams complain about officiating. Maybe someone should tell her that when your biggest star is getting beat up nightly, it's not about winning or losing. It's about basic safety and professionalism. This year it's not just Caitlin Clark. If you wear that Indiana Fever jersey, consider it done. The refs are not going to be fair, and they are going to cheat and do whatever it takes to do what the higher-ups say. Even the league's most respected figures are fed up. Becky Hammond's been losing her mind publicly. Kelsey Plum is showing up to press conferences covered in scratches, wondering how she got mauled for 40 minutes and still only shot 6 free throws. And I got scratches on my face. I got scratches on my body, and these guards on the other team get these ticky-tack fouls, and I'm sick of it. I get fouled like that every possession. Ray gets fouled like that in the post all the time, and they don't call it, and I don't know what else to do. Like, it's really frustrating though. I feel there's multiple shots at the end of the game, either into the third, into the fourth, where they're just coming and swinging, and they just don't call any. But in the middle of this dumpster fire, one player is rising above the chaos. Sophie Cunningham delivered another elite-level performance that reminded everyone why she's the Fever's most clutch player, with Caitlin Clark out of action. Jabby Williams storms inside. Can't finish it. Follows it up into the arms of BBY. Just signed for the rest of the season by Indiana. Been a perfect fit at the stretch 4. Cunningham connects on a 3. Just look at her frame. 66 and super long. Cunningham connects on another 3. She dropped 17 points on 5 of 6 shooting, including a deadly 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. And get this, she was the only Indiana Fever player to make a single three-pointer all game. Big games from Sophie Cunningham. The only player on the Indiana Fever to make her threes tonight. The Indiana Fever were 4 of 21 from downtown. And Sophie Cunningham hit all 4 of those threes. 17 points. And the difference between this and the Lynx game, which was Sophie Cunningham's last really good breakout game, this wasn't late. This was, oh, we're struggling offensively. Somebody needs to come through. And Sophie Cunningham came through for us. This isn't a fluke, either. Sophie has been on an absolute tear, and fans are calling her the blonde bomber because of how often she detonates from deep in the biggest moments. Ever since she went viral for backing up Clark during that Connecticut Sun brawl, Sophie's confidence has been sky high. She gained over 800,000 followers, and her jersey sales went through the roof. She's fully embraced the spotlight, and more importantly, she's delivered when it matters most. Sophie the blonde bomber. Sophie the trophy lit it up again tonight. Man, she has been nothing short of spectacular as of late. 5 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 5 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 17 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Sophie the blonde bomber has been on fire. Sophie stepped it up in a big time way. That is what you need when your best player is out. You need the ancillary pieces to step up and deliver. And that is what Sophie Cunningham has been doing. For Sophie's rise from scrappy role player to certified WNBA star has been one of the best parts of this season. She's not just an enforcer now. She's also the Fever's most consistent offensive weapon. That's a rare combo, and it's made her a fan favorite. But even her heroics weren't enough to completely cover up another classic Fever near meltdown. Because in true Indiana fashion, they nearly blew a 12-point fourth-quarter lead. Again, the Fever did everything possible to blow a game, but still come out with the win. That was a near-epic level collapse, folks. Wow. It should have never gotten that close. Lexi Hall, Stephanie White till the very, very last minute to put Hull in on defense. She should have been in there from 2 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in on defense. They could not seem to get a big rebound to save their life, and this almost turned into a disaster. The Fever were cruising 55-42 midway through the third quarter thanks to Sophie's hot hand and solid support. But the moment they got comfortable, the wheels fell off. It's like this team gets allergic to success whenever Clark isn't on the floor. Seattle went on a 10-2 run to close the quarter and trimmed the lead to just 4. Suddenly, what should have been a drama-free win turned into a nail-biter. The Indiana Fever just almost pushed me to a heart attack. The Indiana Fever nearly blow a 12-point fourth-quarter lead. We allow the Seattle Storm to go on an 110 run in the fourth quarter. Stephanie White, I keep telling y'all I don't trust her. I'm sorry. We give up a 110 run within the last